Hi guys, I'm just going to show you my Instant Pot recipe, help you out a little bit. So we're doing um, sausage and potatoes in the Instant Pot. Here's the Instant Pot, picture of it, and yeah. So what I do is I just buy these sausage from Walmart, the Great Value ones. These ones actually have cheese in them. You can get them without cheese or hot and spicy, I think, and different ones. But what I do first, so I just peel the outside skin right off because I don't like that, and it makes it tough if you leave it on. So what I do is I just cut them all up in bite-sized pieces like this at first. Hi. Okay, so there's the Instant Pot. I plugged it in. It says off. So this one has a stainless steel liner in it. So make sure that's always in. Don't try to do anything without that because that's your pot. And we're going to go down here to saute because we're going to fry up some onions, and it's just going to say 30 minutes, but don't worry about that. Okay, so I got a couple of tablespoons of butter, and that beeping noise is just to let you know that the pot is on now. So we're just going to let that melt. It'll just take a couple minutes, and I'll put in a little bit of, I like using the light olive oil because it doesn't have much taste. We're just going to put a little bit of that in. So we'll just wait and get that so it's ready to fry up. I have a small onion, not very many, not a big one, just a small one. So we're going to start frying that up and saute that until the onions are translucent. So you can see it's starting to sizzle, and I'm going to put a couple cloves of garlic. I'm just going to mince them in with my grater. Smells delicious. One, the other one. Get a little steam coming out of there now. So you can tell it doesn't take long for the saute to work. It fries stuff up pretty fast, and it's great use saute for, like, if you want to do your meat, saute it first and or fry it. So there's the onions and the garlic. That's starting to smell really good. Of course, you always season everything, so a little bit of salt and a little bit of pepper. And I like fresh, everything fresh. Okay, so this is my herb garden my son got me for Christmas. I really am enjoying it. I think I'm going to use a little bit of thyme in with this. So the thyme is a little gnarly sometimes to try to get off, but just cut it, and we're going to show you. There. So there we go, right fresh from the kitchen. So with the thyme, you just want your leaves. You don't want the stems. And where this is fresh, it's kind of a little harder to get the leaves off. There. See? Nothing to it. Hear the onions cooking? It all smells good, and especially when you use your fresh herbs, there's a big difference in the taste. So now I've got this all fried up the way I want it to look. Looks good. So I'm going to hit cancel because that's on saute, and we're just going to hit cancel. Okay, so I turned off the saute, the onions and stuff as well. What we're going to do is we're going to go to pressure cook on this one. So pressure cook. Oh, okay, so sorry, I guess we got to put our stuff in first. So anyway, we're going to put in a cup of chicken broth. It's homemade chicken broth. And 2 or 3 pounds of potatoes, not very many, and then the sausage with cheese. So we're going to put that in there, stir it up good, and of course, that looks good. Do the salt and pepper again. Although the sausage is quite salty, you won't want too much. Okay, give that another little mix, and then it should be good to go. So we're going to put the lid on. The way to know your lid is on, right? You put it on so it's lined up at the back like that. You turn it, and that little noise is to let you know that it is, that the lid's on right. You always want it so it's on sealed, not venting. And then you're going to hit your pressure cook. So pressure cook. 5 minutes is what I have it set at. I have it on high. And that's probably going to be good enough for potatoes. Actually, I probably could put it down to 4 minutes. So we're going to do it for 4 minutes. We're going to leave it. And then we'll come back to show you what it looks like. So I just want to show you where the 4-minute mark came on. Now it's gone down to 3. And that will count down. And once that's done, then I'm going to show you how to vent it. But see how the little vent valve has come up? And it's on venting. So it's pressurized now. So we'll just wait. Okay, so now we're at LO and 000. That means that it's done. Some recipes you allow it to sit for a few more minutes, but this one we're just going to allow it to naturally depressurize itself. But we're just going to help this out. So you want to use a spoon or something to do this with, because if not, we're going to let the pressure off this, you'll burn yourself. So we're just still letting this pressurize itself. The little valve back here, this little silver valve, you want to let that drop by itself. Don't hit it with a fork or a spoon or try to bang it down yourself, because you could get hurt really bad when you take the lid off. So we're just going to wait until that little pin drops down. In the meantime, I'm going to add some milk and thicken this up. So I got about a cup of milk and 2 tablespoons of cornstarch. We're just going to whisk that up. Add to it while it's hot. So you always want to put your cornstarch in something that's cold. You can see now the little pin drop down on the pot. So that means it's ready for me to open. I can open it. But you always want to put your cornstarch in a cold liquid, never hot, because the hot liquid will make your starch go lumpy. That's why a lot of people have lumpy gravy. They don't put it in before they heat their stock up. So we're going to take the cover off. So slowly, and you can hear that little beep. That's just saying that the cover's coming off. And there we go. So you can put that's what these little holes are for on the side. Put your lid in. And, doesn't that look good? I'm just going to check a potato, make sure it's cooked. Yeah, perfect. It doesn't take very long to cook potatoes. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to hit cancel on the pot. So it goes to off. And then I'm going to hit saute. And it's going to come up 30 minutes. And it's going to be, that's going to tell me that it's heating up again. And then we'll pour in our milk and cornstarch. This is Epicure product. I really like this. It's a black pepper. Very strong. You're only going to need 1 drop of it, which doesn't sound like much, but trust me, it is potent stuff. I'm going to put that in there. I like the taste of pepper. Now you can hear that already bubbling up. See that? So I'm just going to pour the milk and cornstarch in there. And let that thicken up a little bit. Wait for it to thicken up. So we're just going to wait for that to thicken. Okay, so I'm just going to add a little bit of cheese because cheese is always good. So cheese, potatoes, listen to that. And just let that cheese melt in there. Put the sausage, cheesy sausage. Just going to add a little bit more cheese. Oh, it smells good. And there we go. So, supper in a pot. 1 pot clean, guys. Thanks for watching. Bye.